This Dream Hustle Win podcast. Imagine knowing Kendrick Lamar before he blew up. Imagine knowing Cardi B before she made hip hop history. Just imagine knowing Kanye when he was rapping in the school hallways, or knowing Drake before he became the biggest rap star in the world. The power of the indie artist and indie music is a force like no other. Music has the ability to inspire, incite. It has the ability to change the world. That's why Dream Hustle Win podcast is one of the most influential platforms for music millennials. But before we jump into our interview with our dope artists, we got a quick public service announcement. Dream Hustle Win has a university. Dream Hustle Win University is the #1 music smart university. You get to speak to real music executives. They put you on to game. They let you know about how to monetize your music. They let you know how, to decipher those emails that you get, trying to sign you, quote, air quote, sign you. So make sure you go to www.dreamhustlewin.com and schedule your free 20-minute consultation with a music executive. So now we're going to jump into our podcast. We got a dope major recording artist in the building. She goes by the name of Beema. What's good?
Hey. Zoe Rose, go. What's good, baby?
What's good? We was having some technical difficulties earlier, but we're back. We're a little late, but I was just telling her how awesome it is to meet her, that I'm definitely a fan. Not everybody, I don't say that to everybody, but definitely, I'm definitely a fan of her music. So we're just going to jump into the questions. So I was checking out your Instagram. I noticed the confidence, I noticed the talent, and I was thinking, you could have done anything and been successful at it. What made you choose music?
That's just my passion. I'm so passionate about it. I love it. I love making it, being around it. I started from poetry, but when I made my first song, it was just no looking back. Like I know a bunch of artists who have at some point in their lives stopped making music due to circumstances going on. That's something that I've never been able to do, because I know no matter what stage I'm at, I'm a creator and I love music, and that's just my passion. I'm just passionate about
Definitely.
it. Yes.
And you're good at it. So
Thank you.
When you stare into the mirror, what do you see in yourself? Like, on the outside looking in, everyone has their own perception, but what is your perception of yourself?
It's a strong Black woman who is capable of anything she put her mind to, like someone who has persevered through it all, who has continuously jumped those hurdles with grace, and is relentless in her path to elevate herself.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Absolutely.
that's definitely what I see.
Okay. Let's talk about your childhood. Like, how did your childhood influence your music, the type of music you make today, your artistry, all that?
I mean, my childhood introduced me to like the struggle or my demographics. I was raised in the hood. Thankfully, I was raised in a 2-parent home with my mom and my dad. So I didn't face that problem that a lot of kids may, have to deal with. But there was still hard times and trying to make ends meet.
Right.
So I became very familiar with the struggle, and living in a lower income neighborhood, that's going to teach you a whole bunch of life lessons in itself. So I feel like those two things alone, you learn lessons in the hood that you will not learn anywhere else in life. It prepares you for the world, and I do feel like a lot of that reflects in my music, and that's why a lot of people can resonate with that.
Gotcha. Okay. So take us to the studio with you. Like, what's the vibe like in the studio? Are you got the incense, you got the what you got going on over there? Like, are you by yourself?
Okay. I got to get me some sage burning up in there. It's usually myself. Sometimes I will invite producers if I'm doing something to one of their beats and they're in town, or but it's usually myself. But the vibe in the studio is always electric. I don't write in the studio when I go there. For the most part, I have a plan, the man with the plan. So
Right.
I get right into it. Um, and that vibe is just there, and I can look out the window sometimes and I just see, the engineer bobbing his head or the person out there just admiring, me doing my
Right.
thing. So it's definitely a whole vibe.
Got you. Okay. So the music
Yeah.
business is a all or nothing type of business. Like, what makes you bet on yourself? What makes you feel like you could reach that superstar level? If that's the level you want to be on.
Um, because it's only one me.
Hmm.
And what I bring to the table is myself. It's different, it's unique. And I'll always bet on myself. You have to trust the process. And I know where I come from. I know where I'm going.
Hmm.
I know what my mission is, and I just stick to the mission. But I always bet on me. I feel like I can rise to any occasion. If not me, who?
Got it.
Right? So
I
that's just my mentality regarding that.
totally get it. Yes.
Yes.
So spell out your artist name the way it's spelled out on the streaming site, so they can go ahead and stream that good music that you got going on over there.
Okay, so on Apple Music and Spotify, Amazon, you can find me under Beema, Beema. There are other platforms as well, but for the most part, it's Beema, Beema. And on Instagram is it SoundCloud? It's Beema Online. So you will add online at the end. That'll be BeemaOnline on those platforms.
All right, y'all heard her. Go ahead and stream that
I would
music.
check that out. But what? Excuse me. Okay, we get it down.
That's it. Y'all will not be disappointed. What's that one track you gotta that you want them to go ahead and listen to right now? You better say the track I'm thinking about.
Hey, I got you. It's nothing like that cool, calm, sexy, baby. Like, whoo, that's just Florida wrapped into a shell with Miami and good vibes and just short shorts and
That's
we
it.
got it going on, baby. But
That's
it just definitely reminds you throughout, your days where people trying to get a rise out you or just little petty things towards you. Like we keep it cool, calm, and sexy. Like you control your energy. Like, yes, we brushing that off.
that's it. I was telling Beamer like when I get to Florida, I'm gonna rent the convertible, and that's the first song I'm gonna listen to. And
Yes.
I need to call her. I'm gonna take a video. I'm like, look, this I told you I was gonna do this. So,
Okay.
so spell out
Yes.
mhm. Spell out your Instagram handle real slow so they could go ahead and follow you.
It's Beema Online, Beemaonline.
All right, y'all heard her.
Y'all
Um,
heard me now. Keeping it cool, calm, sexy.
that's it. Give us your thoughts about radio pushes. Like, what's your thoughts about the website, the brand, the artist, the whole, brand and everything?
Everything is just so unique. It's so dope. It's just nothing like my experience so far, like with radio pushers. Jonathan Wright is nothing short of excellent, amazing. His writing skills. I mean, he's definitely the GOAT. Like my
Yes.
article with him just dropped today or 2 days ago.
Mm,
And I mean, it was just so, oh my God, just gifted. But just the team, Zoe Rosegold, patience, um, I mean, DJ Westwill, like, and just the artists that I meet, I've networked with,
right.
it's real. We making real connections while we're on our separate paths where we may be going. And you need a team like Radio Pusher. So I'm so excited to just be involved,
Yes.
totally.
Got you. So, give us
Oh,
your thoughts about well, what if you entered a digital partnership with a company? Like,
mhm.
what services and qualities would you want them to bring to the table to take you to the next level?
I would definitely want my brand to be represented, properly. And with a digital service, like definitely just finding my fans. I know they're out there, just
Mhm.
getting the music in front of the right people, the right marketing, whatever needs to be done. But we just need to get it before the fans because they're out there, not even in just the United States. I see France. I do look at my stats,
Okay.
yes, like all over. And the last I checked, it was like 88 countries just last year added. So I didn't even know it was that many countries in the world. So I mean, it's definitely a blessing, but definitely just trying to expand the brand.
Definitely. Yeah, I
Yep,
didn't know how many. I still don't know how many countries are in the world. So
me neither.
that's something I need to Google. So
Okay.
let's talk about COVID. We gotta touch on that a little bit. It
hmm
changed everything. It created a whole new normal. Like, what did you do to adjust and pivot your business moves and music
hmm
career to adjust to the new normal?
I mean, I'm a mother, so my kids were suddenly homeschooled. I was suddenly working from home, just trying to find that balance of, just work, homeschool. It was definitely an adjustment, but we got through it. We did it. I think it's so important, just as a person to be able to adapt.
Yes.
And I think we did that fairly well. And just, it's always important to be able to recreate or innovate yourself or be dynamic, and go with the flow.
Hmm.
So I feel like we did that pretty well with COVID. I even like the little mask thing. Sometimes I be like, let me get my mask, get out my face, or just the faces I be making behind my mask at people
Right.
sometimes, and my kids
Right.
just be like, "Oh, mom, you ain't no good." I keep my eyes straight, but you have no idea what's
Right.
going on
What's
under
going on
here.
there? Yes.
Exactly.
I've,
So I
yeah.
think all of us were able to adjust to COVID, and I mean, we got through it. But definitely technology helped us through it. I love the versus challenges, and I just thought that was so innovative, and
That's
you
true.
know,
Yep, that came about during COVID time. So hey,
yeah, yep.
um, yeah, and I can't imagine the children having to deal with the kids and work from home because I have a 1 year old. She's not at the school level yet, but I can imagine. So so yeah, so next question is like, so a lot of companies sell like bot services, like quick
Mhm.
Spotify plays for like $50. What are your thoughts about paying for Spotify playlists to boost your plays? Do you think it's real?
I don't think it's real people.
Mhm.
Um, I mean, I don't know. I know they advertise it as real, but it's nothing like getting out there, like having a street team or in the streets or making that real connection with people, having that organic hustle, as Jonathan Wright would say. I think that's very, very important. Um, and I think that's something that'll never be able to be replaced because when you have an organic reach, you don't need services to boost this or make you appear there. You're just enjoying your grind,
Ex-
and you have accepted that you are where you are right now, and you have a real authentic number to identify where you at. So then you can measure that next year when you at where you at then.
Right.
So I think it's very important to do it organically and get out here in the trenches and do it the long way, the hard way. The road less traveled is definitely most rewarded.
Amen to that.
Yeah. If it was easy, more people would be doing it, I promise you.
Uh, that is a fact. That's a
Yeah.
fact. So, last question: what have you enjoyed most about being on a Dream Hustle Win podcast?
Meeting the beautiful Miss Zoe Rosegold.
Yes,
Yes.
this is the first time we actually kind of seen each other virtually. So we heard each other voices on the Spotify Green Moon stuff like that. So this is a great to actually meet Beema. So this is awesome. But
Yes, but you have excellent questions, and I enjoy our time together.
yes, yes.
And I'm a fan of your music. I love High Grade. And it's a new song that you introduced that I thought was so unique. Um,
Oh,
it was nothing like
Kofi.
I've heard before. I don't know, you was talking like another language or
Oh
another
yeah,
accent, maybe.
yeah. Yes,
But
Kofi music. Yes.
It was
Coaching.
dope.
Yes.
See? It
Yes.
was dope. So I definitely look forward to your drops and a lot of artists, radio pusher artists. I look forward to their music and it's just exciting to see other artists going through the trenches as well. So that's definitely a highlight.
Cool. Awesome. So, everybody go ahead and stream Beema's music. Go follow her on Instagram. You guys can
Yeah.
also follow me on Instagram at official Zoe NYC. That's official ZOE NYC. Make sure you download that Radio Pushers app. Get connected. Follow us on IG at Radio Pushers and at Radio Pushers TV. This Zoom podcast will re-air on RNH Magazine YouTube channel. So go ahead and subscribe to that so you guys can watch these podcasts all day, every day. And remember, Dream Hustle Win, bet on yourself, and trust the process. Beema, it's been a pleasure. Thank you so much. Thank you for your patience with our technical difficulties. But,
Likewise.
you did an awesome job. And we will chat again for sure, probably tomorrow.
Likewise, Queen. My absolute pleasure. And yes, I will beat you at the master class.
Yes, yes. All right. You have a good night. We're going to let you go back to the kids.
Oh, excuse me. You got to say it for me before you get off the air, Zoe. You got to say, excuse me.
Excuse me. Did I say it right?
Period.
Okay.
You got to, excuse me.
Excuse. Did I say that? No?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Excuse me.
Period. Boop, boop.
Hey. Okay.
Hey, you gang now.
All right. So have a good night. We'll talk soon.
You as well. Take care.
All right. Bye.